Have you or a loved one ever been in an accident where the end result was a wound? Most likely your answer was yes. Wound care is a crucial part of healthcare, playing a big role in many people's lives. The history of wound treatment and healing dates back as far as 2000 BC, Cole 2012, starting with ancient China, Greece, Egypt, and going through the Middle Ages to the 1900s, and now to modern day care. Wound treatment has came a very long way since the Middle Ages and even since 2000 BC, Cole 2012. During the 19th century, a Hungarian obstetrician, Ignaz Philipp, discovered that cleanliness and hand washing in medical procedures prevented maternal death, Johnson 2021. Wounds are categorized into two different types of wounds. To name a few, there are acute, chronic, open, and closed. There are different types of wound healing as well. Wounds are categorized based on how the wound is closed. Example, primary and secondary, to name a few. Now to touch bases on some different types of wounds. Acute, chronic, open, and closed. Acute wounds are classified as such because these types of wounds occur suddenly due to some degree of trauma. This trauma is usually caused from either a cut, scrape, or surgical incision. WoundCareCenter.org 2025. Lastly, I'm going to go over some types of wound healing. There's primary and secondary. Primary wound healing is the healing process when doctors close the wound using glue, stitches, staples, or a different type of wound closing process. This process helps reduce the amount of tissue lost and allows the body to focus on healing a smaller wound versus the larger initial wound. Johnson 2021. Secondary is where there's too much, the amount of tissue lost is too much, so the wound can't be closed by stitches or glue like in primary. So the body takes on a lot more because the body has to use its own natural mechanisms for the healing process and could take longer due to infections and other circumstances. I would like to thank you for giving me your time to go over the history, types of wounds, and wound healing. I hope you've learned something interesting you didn't know about wounds before this speech.